I know you're probably having a tough day. Maybe you're having a good day. Either way, I'm really sorry to make your ears bleed here in just a second when I show you Ilhan Omar and what she said today. I wanted to talk about this because this kind of stuff drives me crazy, but I also want to show you guys a silver lining because I'm always about silver linings, right? I'm always about seeing the good, seeing the glass half full. I try to be that every single day. And I'm going to show you, to rebut Ilhan Omar, I'm going to show you what Arnold Schwarzenegger said today on The View. It will literally restore your faith in everything. It was that good of a freaking clip, man. Before we do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and follow me at Dave Medina PDX across all social media. Producer Vlad is out. He's all the way in Turkey. And if you don't know where Turkey is at, it's literally right next to Israel. And it's right next to the whole thing. He might actually be seeing some missiles or some explosions in the distance. I don't know. Because you got Israel, Cyprus across the Mediterranean. I think it's the Mediterranean. And then you got Turkey. He's over there with his family, so make sure you guys hit up the comments and let him know that you miss him. We do miss him. He'll be back in about a week or two. So Ilhan Omar, I am literally so sorry that I'm about to make your ears bleed, because this lady, not only the hate and the anti-American rhetoric that she spews out of her mouth, she's just annoying to listen to because she literally sounds like what an ISIS member's wife would sound like. It's like we have literally jihad in Congress. I mean, this is crazy. Rep. Ilhan Omar just said that because of all the ICE activity and because of the National Guard having to go and save LA, that somehow is making turning the United States into one of the worst countries on earth. Now stick around, because you have to, man, if you've already seen it, man, watch it again. Arnold Schwarzenegger absolutely destroyed what this woman's narrative, what this woman tried to do with her narrative right here. Watch this.
To be coming out of our country. I mean, I grew up in a dictatorship. And I don't even remember ever witnessing anything like that. To have a democracy, a beacon of hope for the world to now be turned into one of the worst countries where the military are in our streets without any regard for people's constitutional rights, while our president is spending millions of dollars propping himself up like a failed dictator with a military parade.
Like a failed dictator. Listen, when you see people like the No Kings protests, and you're like, how are these people so brainwashed? Right here. This is where they get their talking points and their news from. These kind of people right here. Ilhan Omar, this anti-American, anti-Constitution, is going to sit here and lie to us and say, I grew up in a dictatorship. And yet she's literally participating, had nothing to say with Joe Biden, the actual dictator, the last 4 years, or the 4 years before Trump came back. She praised COVID. She praised the shutdown. She praised the lockdowns. And she's going to say dictator because Trump sent in the National Guard, because LA was on fire. There were lighting cars on fire and rioting in LA because of ICE. But let's just really dissect why those riots were happening. They weren't out there protesting because another George Floyd happened, even though we all know what really happened there. They weren't like, at least with George Floyd, a lot of these people were so misinformed, and a lot of them, you were actually, they were like, oh yeah, they were actually thought that they were protesting and fighting for against racist cops, whatever, right? Like, you kind of like, even if it was true, even though it wasn't true, you kind of got why people protested the whole George Floyd thing. But with this ICE thing, you're going to protest ICE taking people out of the country that shouldn't be here? You should be pissed off at, and I talked to an illegal the other day, or I talked to a person that had an illegal as a wife the other day. His wife is from Venezuela, and she's like facing deportation. We had this conversation, and he was like, I was like, your anger should be directed towards Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for allowing the border to be open for 4 years and allowing criminals and gang members and cartels in here that ruined it for the good people that actually want to be here and actually want to be Americans. The good people that are actually being deported now because they're here illegally. The bad guys ruined it for those people. So what are they protesting? America's finally upholding its laws. America's finally being a nation of laws again. That's what you're protesting? This woman is disgusting, dude. How is she even still in Congress? I'll tell you how. They imported a bunch of Somalis back 10 whatever years ago, and they found her, and she married her brother. And no, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, it's a rumor, but they imported a bunch of foreigners, and they got her to run, and she won because all the foreigners voted. I can't watch any more of her. I can't listen to her voice. I want to get to Arnold Schwarzenegger because this really, I mean, when you watch a lot of videos online, right? It's easy to get upset and to rage and it's easy to, it's easy to get angry, right? And every so often we come across videos like this where I actually watch the whole thing and I actually like feel good inside. Listen, everything, and Arnold Schwarzenegger did not hold back, and you can tell they tried to stop him from talking. Everything Arnold Schwarzenegger said here, every single word, there was no like prefacing anything. There was no like wishy-washy trying to like, lay the soft foundation. It was like every single word of what Arnold Schwarzenegger said on The View this morning about immigrants in America and how they should view and how they should be giving back to America, the country that gave them so much. Every single word was spot on and beautiful. Watch this.
Self, you are an immigrant. You're an immigrant in this country. Yeah. Did you have a visceral reaction to what they're doing, what ICE is doing when you see the videos of it?
Well, I tell you, you said that the immigrant, I'm so proud and happy that I was embraced by the American people like that. I mean, imagine I came over here with the age of 21, with absolutely nothing. And then to create a career like that. I mean, in no other country in the world could you do that. Every single thing, if it's my bodybuilding career, if it's my acting career, becoming governor, the beautiful family that I've created, all of this is because of America.
That's true.
And so this is why I'm so happy to see firsthand that this is the greatest country in the world, and it is the land of opportunity.
Look at Whoopi.
And I think because I'm such a proud...
Someone help Whoopi. Did you see Whoopi? Look at that. Look at that look. It's like someone poured holy water on her, and she's like, ah! Like, Whoopi, it's okay. People actually love this country, and you're being told to it right to your face on your show. Look at her.
And I think because I'm such a proud American and a proud immigrant that came to America, I was asked to do, on July 4th, a big speech, the keynote speech at Mount Vernon, where George Washington was laid to rest, and where he lived and all that, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, the existence of America. And I will be doing the speech there. They asked me because I'm an immigrant, and there will be 7,000 some people there, and there will be people that will be sworn in and will become citizens that day.
That's great.
So it's really a great celebration. This is
They're trying so hard. The View, the ladies, that's great. That's great. And meanwhile, they're like freaking like pinching their leg or punching themselves below the table or something. I don't know.
What this is all about is to celebrate people becoming Americans and coming to America and all that. And so I just think the world of the great kind of history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal. That is the important thing, So you got to do things legal. And those people that are doing illegal things in America and that are foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America,
here comes the hand.
You're a guest. And you have to behave like a guest. Like when I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can to keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the...
This isn't the hand of like, I agree with you. This hand right here from, I think, Sonny Hostin is like, we want you to just shut up. Like, you're done. No, he keeps going. Keep going, sir. Keep going. Get to the chopper.
Right thing to do rather than committing a crime or being abusive or something like that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has in education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America and to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school programs, Special Olympics, or whatever it is.
Oh, sir, you are forgiven for your screw your freedoms. You're I don't know why I sounded like Scottish there. You're forgiven for your screw your freedom comment during COVID. Remember that? During COVID, he was like, screw your freedoms. You know, like, bro, you were forgiven because that was beautiful and you hit it on the head. If you are from outside, and we are blessed. I don't want to sit here and say that I earned to be in America, being born here. No, none of us earned. We were blessed to be in America. I want us to not forget that. Let's not be too prideful. Because we are, if you think of 7 billion, 8 billion people on the planet, 350 million is the population of America. That's like, you literally had the chance of like less than 1% to be born here, and you were born here. Okay. If you're an American. So don't get too prideful on that. But if you're coming here though, and you come to America from outside country, we don't owe you a damn thing. In fact, we already are giving you a lot right off the bat. We give you freedom of speech, Constitution, Second Amendment rights, all your constitutional rights. When you become an American, when you come here and do it the legal way, you are already given so much free, clean streets in most areas, police force. You have the greatest military in the world. So other than that, and the freedom to live the life that you want to live, we don't owe you anymore. In fact, you owe us gratitude, at least gratitude, right? I don't care if you don't want to fly the American flag out front of your house. I think every house should. Mine does. I have like 4. But you should not be talking like this jihad woman right here. This is someone that absolutely misses the point of what Arnold Schwarzenegger just said in that clip. Absolutely misses the point. Not only misses the point, but is so hostile towards this country. And this is a sitting member of Congress. It's freaking disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And we need to be really mindful who we elect in this country. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me at David Medina PDX across all social media. We will see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Don't let the news get you down. Don't let it get you all, don't be like Whoopi, okay? Be happy. There's a lot to be happy about. I'm always going to remind you of that. I don't care how annoyed you get by it. We'll see you on the next one.